Page 82. In this lesson, they're talking about a chord progression. A chord progression is simply a series of chords that sound good, one chord after another. Some chords lead into other chords very nicely. The harmony just kind of leads into it, and it works. For instance, look at the last two chords in each of these series. It's a 5-7-1. The 5-7 chord just leads into the 1 chord. A lot of cadences end this way. That just sounds good. And you'll notice the 5-7-1 is the end of all these. That's fine. It doesn't have to be that. It could be some other chord before the 1, but the 5-7 is probably the most common. So let's examine these chords and see what's going on. It's key C major, all the 8 keys. Just go nice and slow. You're playing the note that the chord symbol says. So it's like a 1 chord in root position in C major C. A 2 chord in first inversion would be an F. A 1 chord in second inversion would be a G. And then a 5-7 chord in root position, G. So you work out those. Whatever key you're in. The right hand is playing an inversion, but they don't say that because the inversion, you have to take both hands together. The right hand, you have to figure, okay, that's first inversion. And then here, this, see, when you have the 2 white keys between them, that's first inversion. First inversion, and then first inversion. So you're just doing first inversions in the right hand except for the 5 chord or 5-7 chord. So here. So when you go to D major down below here, 1 chord and then 2 in first inversion. And then the chords were going to be first inversion. All it is. And then let's go across, and over here we have A harmonic minor. Well, that's all the white keys except for the G sharp. So we're just going to do that. So in the key of A, I'll go down here. You'll hear 1. It's the same pattern for the left hand. The right hand is just first inversions here for the most part. So A would be here. Here, and then here. The G sharp in that for the 5-7 chord again because we're using harmonic minor. Down below on the technique, both hands are playing the same inversion, same notes. The left hand has broken, right hand is blocked, so that's all you're doing. So when you transpose those, like the B flat major, you're going to do the same. You're going to use first inversion. Anyway, you have fun with that. If you have questions, feel free to ask your teacher. It comes in handy when you're improvising. You get used to seeing these chords and how 1 chord goes into another and 1 inversion works. And your hands stay close together. They're not moving all over.